Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. We're going to talk about these garbage Golden Joystick Awards. This is crazy. So The Last of Us Part 2 won Game of the Year, Ultimate Game of the Year. Not just Game of the Year, but Ultimate Game of the Year. We're talking about a very divisive game that has been panned by fans of the original, that even though critics liked it, they had some apprehension about it. I remember some of the reviews saying it was way too dark, and the game was on sale within weeks of its release, and the sales dropped off a cliff because people did not like this game. But it did wind up getting Ultimate Game of the Year because, of course, it did, because this game's success is manufactured by the media. This game was destined to be legendary, even if it wasn't, even if they had to, maybe buy off some journalists and silence some critics. We saw critics getting silenced on YouTube, and now this is the ultimate coup. The Last of Us Part 2, Golden Joystick Award-winning Ultimate Game of the Year. Never mind that other games that were nominated were infinitely better. Ghost of Tsushima, Hades was on here, Doom Eternal was on here, Animal Crossing, New Horizons was on the list of nominees, Final Fantasy VII Remake, but of course it was going to be The Last of Us Part 2. Now, before we get into the video, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're over 150,000 subs, hoping for 200,000 soon. The support is definitely appreciated, and check out shopclownfish.com. We're having a sale on shopclownfish.com, a Black Friday sale. You can get an extra 20% off your order, but check it out. We've got more of the official Clownfish TV pins back in stock, a very, very limited supply. I think we have like 100 of these. We're also doing pre-orders for the Geeky Sparkles and Neon pins. Check that out. We've got a Happy Festivus sweater because everybody loves to be fisted by Clownfish TV for the holidays. So check it out at shopclownfish.com. I will put a link in the description, in the comments. And your support is appreciated. So let's talk about this. I saw this yesterday. I about fell out of my chair. I said Half-Life Alyx. I'm going to tell you why. Half-Life Alyx is a legit game-changing video game. It's unlike anything else I've ever played. It is amazing. It is detailed. It was well worth the wait. And I think what probably hurt its chances of getting nominated was the fact that the gear required to play it, is pretty hard to come by for a lot of gamers. But just to compare Half-Life Alyx to The Last of Us Part 2, Half-Life Alyx has a 93 critical score, a 9.1 user score, universal acclaim. Look at The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, the critics love it. It also has a 93 critical score, but the user score is very, very mixed. And we know there were some shenanigans going on there because this game has been very controversial. It's been a very controversial title, and it was on sale quickly because the sales tanked. Because once the word got out about how god-awful this game treated the cast and some of the other decisions that Druckmann and friends made, people just weren't interested in this game. But somehow, of all the games nominated, it wound up the winner. Because we know how this works, right? We know how this works. This game was going to be Game of the Year, even if it was complete and total dog shit. Even if it had a terrible critical score, I think they already had it planned. Just a theory. But of the games nominated, I think for sure Ghost of Tsushima, you could make an argument for that. But I know apparently Naughty Dog wasn't real happy about that game stealing their thunder. Last of Us 2 winning the Ultimate Game of the Year. Not just the Game of the Year, but the Ultimate Game of the Year at the Golden Joysticks. The Golden Joystick, which sounds like a sex toy, doesn't it? The Golden Joystick. Naughty Dog sequel claims this year's biggest prize, says Games Radar. The Last of Us 2 has been named the Ultimate Game of the Year at the Golden Joystick Awards 2020. In a video following the announcement, Neil Druckmann, the game's creative director and lead co-writer, told fans that, "I'm not going to lie, This is pretty sweet. It's amazing to be in the company of such amazing games, expressing Naughty Dog's love for every single other game on the list. We were completely surprised. We did not expect to get Game of the Year, even though we probably knew we had it in the bag last year. We didn't expect it at all. He went on to say, I could not be prouder of this game and the team that put it together and how we lifted each other up when we needed to. And I especially want to give a shout out to Ashley Johnson and Laura Bailey, who killed it in more ways. One is Ellie and Abby. Yes, Abby killed it. Abby killed it good. This game would not be what it was without you guys' contributions and your amazing performances. Finally, Druckmann issued his tanks to what? The fans? To the YouTubers? Every single fan that voted for us. Okay, so this is a fan-voted competition. This being a fan award, you have no idea what it means to me and the team, and we will keep working hard to make you proud. Yeah. So, yeah. I just want to put this out there. I don't... No. No. Something's up. The award marks the end of an outstanding night for Naughty Dog, which claimed the title of Best Studio along with 4 further awards: Best Audio, Best Storytelling, Best Visual Design, and PlayStation Game of the Year, making it one of the most successful Golden Joystick Award winners of all time. Fan-voted Game Award. Yeah. No, not buying it. Congratulations to all the nominees and winners of this year's rigged Golden Joystick Awards. Neil Druckmann says, thank you, fans, bots, whoever voted for this. I don't believe them. I don't believe you. If this was a fan voted competition, it would be, hell, it'd probably be Animal Crossing. I mean, if I'm being honest. So what the hell is going on here? Let's see what the responses are to this tweet. I guess a depressive downer of a story that's badly written can win some recognition after all. It's like you guys didn't even play Ghost of Tsushima. Woohoo, among one of the most deserved GOTY winners ever. We love it. Oh, look, it's trash. This seems suspicious. But seriously, though, who own? No other game can do that. Oh, my God. Bro, real gamers don't care about awards. We like what we like. I'm still playing Dragon's Dogma religiously. Hey, haters, do you want a Kleenex? Game of the generation. Yeah, no, something's up. Like, I'm going to tell you a story. A few years ago, there was talk about the Harvey Awards in comics, right? The Harvey Awards being awards that are voted on by professionals who work in the industry. Not quite to the level of the Eisners, but any employee of the comic book industry could vote in the Harvey Awards. And Gemstone, which is a division of Diamond, was putting their employees up to stuff in the ballots because a lot of people didn't pay attention to the Harvey Awards. And so what was going on was they would send out pre-filled ballots to employees and strongly suggest that they fill them out. And I was actually there at Gemstone at the time. I actually was on the list for best colorist, I think, because it was all Gemstone employees. Now I could see something similar going on with some of these awards because it is, it's just marketing and PR. This is all about, the sticker you can throw on the box to unload the remainder of the copies of The Last of Us Part 2, some of which, as I understand, are being practically given away at this point because there are so many of them. But they want to unload these games. So, yeah, I'm just saying it's possible. It's possible that an award like this could be, rigged to help sell off the rest of us, The Last of Us, the last of the copies. Who knows? It does seem awfully odd. It does seem awfully odd that a game that is divisive like this would be voted to the top by fans. And I'm also very shocked that Half-Life Alyx didn't even make the cut. What the hell? But yeah, there's a lot riding on The Last of Us being a successful series. You can't let this series fail. You can't let this franchise die, especially when they have a TV show coming. And Sony's betting on this to carry them forward. You know, that they want to have a Last of Us 3. The Laster of Us, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, you can't let the franchise die on the vine organically. You can't let the fans decide which titles get sequels, which titles are remembered, and which titles are forgotten. Again, this is all, I think, artificial noise. You ask gamers what they actually think. A lot of them don't like the game, and some people really do, and that's fine. That's fine. But I'm just saying, it's so divisive. This would be like The Last Jedi winning an Academy Award, which I could totally see happening. I could, but really this is about propping this game up, I think, to make sure that they can, continue the franchise in some form, even if it's just an HBO Max series. Just a theory I have, but I don't think it's legit. I really don't think it's legit. There we go. All right, so I'm going to wrap this one up. There we go, guys. Your ultimate game of the year. Your ultimate game of the year. Here it is. The Last of Us Part 2. Best game ever. Talk to you later.